So yum, so good. Andrew's gonna love this. Alright guys, in the kitchen today with Mommy Ju guys, I'm gonna be showing you how to make a simple, quick, and delicious spaghetti and meatball from scratch. Spaghetti and meatballs from scratch. Very simple. So these are the ingredients you're gonna need. You're gonna need some garlic, onions. I have turkey meat, but you can use beef if you want. A packet of meatloaf seasoning, some mozzarella cheese. These are the only ingredients you're gonna need, and your pasta. You pick your pasta of choice. We use the whole grain pasta because it is healthier for us. But the purpose of this video, guys, is for me to show you how to make the best. I promise you, my kids say it, so it must be true. Meatballs from scratch, and we're doing the whole bang. Spaghetti and meatballs all together. The only thing we're not making from scratch is our pasta. So right over in this table, the magic is going to begin. Over on the stove, guys, we have the water boiling for the pasta. So time yourself, y'all, because you guys are gonna see how quick it is for you busy moms that are working and trying to give your family a nice, good, healthy meal. You're gonna see how quick this is. So in a blender of some kind, I don't care what type of blender you have, it doesn't matter. You're gonna put 1 onion in there. You're gonna get some garlic. This is minced garlic I get from Walmart. It's pretty good. I like a lot of it, so that's why I get this big container. It's a good price. I'm gonna put about this much in mine. You're gonna do whatever you want that works for your taste. I like garlic, so that's how much I'm gonna put in there. So you're just gonna blend that all up. So you're gonna get to your bowl, whatever you're gonna be using to mix. This is organic, all-natural turkey meat from Costco, guys. You can get your meat from wherever you want. You're just gonna get all your meat into your bowl. All right, guys. So this is what makes this thing so simple. Using the McCormick seasoning pack, you could use whatever brand you want. It's just about the simplicity. See what we have here? This saves you all the guessing game. You don't have to wonder about, are you putting enough salt? Are you putting enough pepper? Do you have all the seasonings you need? No, this takes all the guessing game out of it for you. So if you're a new cook, guess what? This will do the trick. Nobody will know. Now with your onion and that garlic, you're gonna make it like a paste, and you're just gonna pour it all in there, smack dab in the middle. Ah, there you go. Now all you're gonna do is you're gonna mix it all in. You can use your hands if you want to. I'm not that kind of lady. I don't like things on my hands. All right, so this is what you're wanting. This is the look you want. Everything's all mixed in there. All right, guys, the last bang. Remember, you're gonna get it all mixed up good. You don't want any red parts. Meat's gonna look nice and brown like that. What you're gonna add last here, my boys love it. They're ages 10 and 15. Listen, your kids would love it too. You're gonna get you some cheese. Get you some mozzarella cheese, a full cup, half a cup. You don't need a whole lot. I do almost a cup. You add it in there and you mix that in as well. All right, guys, it ain't even been 10 minutes. And you know what? My meat's ready to go. It's ready to go. This is what you're gonna have. The trick for me, I don't like touching meat. I don't like touching dough. I don't like my fingers getting gooey. So I have a mini muffin pan. This one, it's non-stick. I got it from Target. You're gonna use this mini muffin pan to do your meatballs, guys. You're making your own little authentic look. So you're gonna get you one of these. This way you're not trying to make perfect balls. You don't need no eggs added to your meat. No added ingredients, guys. I'm telling you. Now your pasta, you want it al dente. You know what that means? That simply means you don't want to cook your pasta all the way. You don't want it cooked too much because you're making spaghetti and meatballs. And this is gonna be the best, I tell you. Al dente, when you test your pasta, you still have a little bite to it. Might need to go a little more. All right, guys, so here we go. Now all you're gonna do is you're gonna take your spoon and you're gonna spoon your meatball. Get your oven ready. You're gonna set your oven to 350. And while that's heating up, you're gonna spoon your meatballs into the muffin dish. And this is how you're gonna do it. You're just gonna get you a scoop. Doesn't matter if it's irregular shaped or regular shaped, it doesn't matter because the container here will get them in a round shape for you. And you just plop them in. You can make them as big or as small as you want. I use about that much. It's real simple, easy. Takes all the guessing game out of it, my friends. See, the spoon helps you get that round shape that you're looking for, and then the muffin pan just helps hold it together for you. Good. Now see, that's what you want. That's what you're gonna end up with right there, y'all. Not perfect, but they're, you know, meatballs. They shouldn't be perfect. You want it to look like you made it at home. All the flavor is trapped in there. That's the one main thing, all right? So what we're gonna do now is you have your oven set at 350. You're gonna stick your meatballs in there for about 20 to 25 minutes. Do not cook the meatball all the way. Don't let it get hard and brown. That is not what you want. You want your meatball to set up and firm up. That's why we're putting it in the oven. But remember, you're making spaghetti and meatballs. So you want your meat to be able to take on some of that taste from your sauce. So you want it to be cooked, but not cooked all the way because you're gonna finish cooking it down in the meatball sauce, guys. In the oven, 15 to 20 minutes, no longer than that. You don't wanna kill your meatballs. You're not making a baseball. You want it to have some sponge and some give. So we're going on into the oven. Yeah, that's perfect. Still have a little bite to it. We're gonna turn that off. We're gonna drain this pasta. So once you're through draining your pasta, you're gonna bring that pot back. Put your pasta in a dish. It doesn't matter the size, the dish, it doesn't matter. You bring the same pot back, because guess what? Some more magic's gonna take place in this very same pot here in a little bit when we bring it all together. All right, guys, remember I tell you, you're gonna bring your pot back to the stove after draining your pasta because the magic is gonna take place right here. So what I use some store-bought ragu simply. The reason I use this is because, look at that, no added sugar. You guys probably can't see there, but it's no added sugar and it's 100% made with olive oil. So this is a better pick and that's why I get it. So now we're moving on to making the sauce, guys. All right. I'm gonna get all that sauce out of there. Plus you don't want your sauce to be too thick because you're gonna boil it down as you render your meatballs in there. So you're just gonna add some water in there. Now a lot of this is gonna be to your own taste, okay? So you're gonna add as much water as you want. Usually I would say, well, take it halfway up your pot because it's all gonna render down. That's still a little too thick for my liking, so I'm gonna add a little more water. All right. So now all you're gonna do at this point is you're gonna start tasting and getting the flavors you want in your spaghetti sauce. And I don't do a whole lot, guys. I don't do too much. Whatever sauce you choose will come with some flavor. So you're gonna taste And for sure it's tomato sauce. So remember, it will already have some salt in there. So you don't want to overdo it with salt. What I use a lot with salt, when it comes to salt and seasoning, I love to use this bouillon chicken season, okay? You can find this at Walmart. I'm sure you can find it at Target or anyone else. But I get it from Walmart, guys. So I'm just going to put a little tap in there. I'm just going to coat the top right here like that. See, don't do it too much because remember, you still have seasoning in your meatballs, guys, and the meatballs will be going down in here and all that flavor will come out into the sauce. You don't want it over salted, so don't add too much salt to this right now. You can always go back, taste later, add some more if you want, right? That tastes good to me. I love garlic, like I said, so add more, as little as much as you want. All right, y'all. Italian seasoning. Get some of this in there. And we're doing this part right here, guys, while the meatballs, they're in the oven coming together. Okay. All right, so you see all the bubbles, it's coming together. You want to just turn it down. Turn it down to a medium low, right? To keep it at a little simmer because we're waiting on our meatballs. If you have an electric stove, you can turn it down to about 4, okay? Just turn down to 4 and keep it going because we're waiting on those meatballs, because what we want to do is extract some of the flavor from the meatballs into the sauce, and that is going to help us gauge what more we need to add to our meatball sauce. All right, all right, all right. Bam! This is the look you want your meatballs to have. This is the exact look. Do you see? They're not too brown. Oh, my mouth's watering. And you don't need to add any oil to your pan, first of all, because this is non-stick, right? And plus you put a little bit of cheese in there, so the oil from the cheese will help to grease those little cups so that your meatballs won't stick. But this is the look. This is the look you want, yes. And so now from the oven, you're gonna go straight into your sauce because we need the juices from this meatball to get into our sauce. So off we go. You see that? Perfectly round, right? Well, it's not a perfectly shaped meatball, but look at the shape. Without you getting your hand all messed up. Look at that. Make life easy, boo. Make life easy. All right, so you're gonna bring these meatballs on over here to the stove. We're gonna add these meatballs to our, see that? Look at that. Oh, you see that? It's already like a sponge. Like a sponge, it's already taking on the color of the sauce. So you're gonna let that, turn your pot back up some, just a little. You're gonna let that boil. Let the flavors from that sauce get all into your meatball. Easiest way to go about doing it. All right, guys, you got your meatballs in there. This is the look you want to see. You want to bring that sauce with the meatballs up to a slow, nice boil. Give it about 3-5 minutes, and then you want to give it a taste. And what you're tasting for is to see if those flavors have come out of the meatballs and mixed in with your sauce. And that is the only time you're gonna know. That is the only way, my friends, you're gonna know how much more seasoning you need to add to your meatball sauce. Otherwise, you're gonna overdo it. You're gonna kill your family with salt. You don't want that. You're gonna test and see. I need a little more salt. So I'm just gonna coat the top of this with a little bit of my bouillon. Not too much now, you see that? Just a little. I like to add a little cumin here at the end. I think cumin brings out the flavors in beef. So you're gonna slowly add that pasta in. Just keep adding your pasta slowly, eyeballing it till you get that meatball to pasta ratio that you're looking for. And I think I'm getting there. I'm getting there. See that? So I don't have much pasta left, so I'm just gonna add the last bit of pasta that I have. Gonna stir that in. That's the look you want, my friends. You see that? Yum. Wow, 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 wow. Look at that, look at that. We got our meatballs and spaghetti, guys. So we're gonna let this render for about 3-5 minutes, then we'll turn it off. It'll be all done. We're gonna plate it up. We're gonna taste. You guys will see what the finished product look like. And just like that, you have some lovely spaghetti and meatballs. So good. Look at that. Yum. Quick and simple. And now we're gonna taste it. All right, friends, let's taste. Let's try the pasta first. Now, let's try the meat. All right. I'm telling you, doing that pack takes all the guessing game out of it. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna get me another taster in this kitchen for y'all. Let's call Mr. Producer in here. Come on. Boom.
That's good, guys.
Tell them yes. So I sure hope that gave you some good tips. Now you can get on in there into the kitchen, whether you're a master cook or not, and you can make your family some spaghetti on meatballs, semi-homemade. It is wonderful. If you tried out, let me know that you did. This is Mommy Drew in the kitchen, saving those pennies, cooking at home. Signing out. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Share it out if you know someone who can use some tips on making a nice, good home-cooked meal in the kitchen, quick and fast, good tasting. Leave your lovely comments and suggestions down below. Signing out from the kitchen. Bye.